So at the end of November, I changed jobs and I updated my LinkedIn profile with the new role, innocently enough. What I didn't expect was, having done that, for my inbox to literally be filled with comments from different people. Some of the comments were the ones you'd usually expect when you're leaving an organization and, wishing you the best. But a number of them actually were asking a little bit more about why I moved, where I was going. I'm conscious I'm moving to a company, UiPath, come out of Romania, that maybe people haven't even heard of. So I think it's a valid question, and a few asked it about, what the motivations were, a bit of background about why I did this. So I thought it'd be interesting to make a quick video explaining my 5 reasons why I moved to UiPath. So the first reason for UiPath is all around the trend of intelligent automation and process automation. I see this as a massive area. I don't think it's any secret. In the next 3 to 5 years, this is going to be a real growth area. People have got the cost savings they could from outsourcing, moving things to lower cost locations. Now really it's about automating even more, and that's what I see as a trend. So I wanted to be somewhere that's really at the forefront of this, where this is a core of what they do. The second reason for why I chose UiPath was really around the investment. So their Series C funding round raised $225 million. And it wasn't just the actual amount of investment that caught my attention, it was also the quality of the investors. We had Sequoia Capital, who've invested in startups like WhatsApp, YouTube, but then also Capital G, who effectively Google's or Alphabet's investment arm. So whenever companies like this invest, they go through a huge amount of due diligence to really pick out the companies that they want to invest in. And for some of the companies, this was the 3rd time, having already been part of Series A and B. So it was a big investment was being made. And when companies that have done all this due diligence and still plowing this amount of money, it's a sure sign that there's something special about the company. The third reason for joining UiPath was really their focus on technical skills right the way through the recruitment process. Even screening CVs, even though I was in a client-facing role that was less hands-on, they very much wanted people who could get hands-on, people who had a computer science background, had a technology background, and even I was given a coding test during the actual interview process, which I thought was good. It really showed their commitment to hiring people with the right technical skills and getting that right skill set to ensure we can give our customers the best success and help them right the way through this journey, because often it can be technical side of things where they need assistance. Reason number 4 that really got my attention with UiPath was around their winning awards in terms of employee satisfaction. I take this really seriously, because if the current people working there are the best judges for what it's like to really work there, and if it's something I should consider. And UiPath was winning awards. I think it featured number 6 in the top 50 best places to work in the US based on a survey, and that was earlier this year. Then what happened is, since joining, in fact just yesterday, they've also won another few awards as well, including one around diversity and inclusion, which is really important to me. The 5th and final reason was the people I met during the process, the characters, the openness, the humility, which is a word you don't often hear in the startup world, and in particular, their CEO.
Go back to why you started UiPath.
I started UiPath to have joy at work, to do what I like, and to build something big.
And in particular, I really liked his answer to this question.
Can you describe to a layperson your architecture and why you've been able to jump into the lead?
Well, we've done everything wrong as a startup. We spent like 7 years building a computer vision technology that it was of little use back then. We did it just because we liked it. And now this is our powerful weapon.
That openness to say that as a startup you made mistakes, that really shows a very mature outlook, someone who's learned from experience, and someone who's open enough to really be, really honest. And what I see now is that kind of culture of openness and honesty permeates through the whole organization, right from the top down. So there you have it. Those are 5 reasons for why I joined UiPath. So to summarize, number 1, automation being the future, a really key trend for the future. Secondly, was the Series C investment and also the growth. 1 million of recurring revenue grew to over 100 million of recurring revenue in under 2 years for UiPath. Thirdly, was the focus on technical skills throughout the organization, right through to sales, other functions. Fourthly, employee satisfaction. And finally, the people and the culture of the organization, in particular the CEO and how that filtered down. Thank you so much for watching.